Good morning to all. Today's chapter is chapter number 5, that is alloys, and lecture number 5. This is the last lecture of this chapter. Here, the topic is composition and properties of different types of steel. Here, carbon steel refers to an iron carbon alloy. Generally, different types of steels are produced according to the properties required for their applications, and various grading systems are used to distinguish steel based on these properties. So here we discuss about the different types of properties and types of steel. Here it is categorized into four types, and which is based on the following chemical compositions. First one is that is carbon steel, then second one is what alloy steel, then third one is what stainless steel, and fourth one is what tool steel. So let us discuss about the first one, that is carbon steel. Here the carbon steels are the most commonly used steel alloys for making up approximately 85% of the all production in the US. Generally, carbon steel are referred to an iron carbon alloy with a carbon content of less than 2%. Here the carbon content of the product is in between 0 to 2% of range. आता कार्बन स्टील्समध्ये स्टील अलॉयमध्ये जे कार्बनचं पर्सेंटेज जर आपण बघितलं तर किती म्हटलं आहे त्यांनी 0 to 2% रेंज. द कार्बन अफेक्ट द मायक्रोस्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द स्टील्स, hence giving it legendary strength and toughness. So carbon is used for giving the strength and toughness. The alloy can also contain small amount of manganese, then silicon, then copper. Mild steel is commercially termed for low carbon steels, where the carbon content is in the 0.04 to 0.3% of range. So it is called as what? Mild steel. First one is carbon steel, in which first one is low carbon steel or mild steel. Here low carbon steel has 0.04 to 0.3% of carbon content and is the most common grade of the carbon steel. Mild steel is also considered as a low carbon steel, as it is defined as having a low carbon content in 0.05 to 0.25%. Here the low carbon steel, the carbon percentage is 0.04 to 0.3%, and for the mild steel the carbon content is 0.05 to 0.25%. Medium carbon steel, which has a range of near about 0.30 to 0.60 percentage. High carbon steel, there is carbon range of 0.6 to 1.25 percentage. Ultra high carbon steel having the range of about 1.25 to 2%. So there are four types, means low carbon steel or mild steel, then medium carbon steel 0.30 to 0.60 percentage of carbon, high carbon steel 0.60 to 1.25% carbon, and ultra high carbon steel which has 1.25 to 2%. Then coming up is alloy steel. Here the alloy steel is a type of steel alloy with several elements such as molybdenum, then the manganese, nickel, chromium, vanadium, silicon, and boron. This is the composition of alloy steel. The alloy steels are added, the alloying elements are added by addition of, sorry, the alloying elements are added because of increasing the strength, then increasing the hardness, then the wear resistance and toughness. According to type of alloying element, this type of steels can be divided into chromium molybdenum steel, then nickel chromium molybdenum steel, then the chromium vanadium steel. Fourth one is nickel, chromium, molybdenum steel. 5 one is stainless steel, silicon, manganese steel, and manganese steel, etc. are the examples of alloy steel. Next one is stainless steels. It generally having the composition of chromium in between 10 to 20% as the main alloying elements are value for the high corrosion resistance. Chromium should always corresponds to high corrosion resistance. With over 11% of chromium, stainless steel about 200 times of more resistance to corrosion than what mild steel. This steel can be divided into three groups based upon their crystalline structure. So it is divided into austenitic, then the ferritic, and last one is what martensitic. So first one is austenitic. Austenitic steels are non-magnetic and non-heat treatable and generally contain about 18% of chromium, 8% of nickel, and less than 0.8% of what carbon. So Austin steel from the largest portion of the global stainless steel market and are often used in food processing equipments. These austenics are used in the food processing equipments. Then the most of the kitchen utensils and most of the pipings. Ferritic steel. Ferritic steels contains trace amount of nickel, 12 to 17% of chromium, less than 0.1% of what carbon, along with other alloying elements such as molybdenum, aluminum, or titanium also use. These magnetic steels cannot be hardened by heat treatment but can be strengthened by cold working. So this is the ferritic. Last one is Martin sticks. Martin sticks steels contain 11 to 7% of chromium, less than 0.0% of nickel, and up to 1.2% of carbon. These are the magnetic and heat treatable steels are used in knives and cutting the tools as well as dental and surgical equipment. So it is important one. So now the chapter is over. That is alloy. Total there are 5 lectures and these lectures are completed.